Hey guys. I'm in a Best Buy parking lot taking my lunch break. I was driving down the road and I saw the Best Buy, and I remember there was a nice little patch of grass in the back that it's a nice little spot to sit at and relax. Nobody comes back here, so it's kind of quiet and relaxing. So I figured I'd take my lunch break here. So apologize if I eat while I talk. Do my best. I wish I could have like 14-hour work days and then only have to work 4 days a week. I work a lot of hours, but I wish I could like work more hours if it meant I didn't have to work one more day, you know? If I could have a 4-day work week, that'd be awesome. That'd be really cool. I'd have a lot more time to do things. I feel like I'm always cramming things in on the weekends. But that's life, you know? Do what you can. Let the cards fall where they may. I think sometimes we spend so much time wishing and regretting that we don't actually move forward in life. You know? Like, I spent a lot of time in my early 20s, my mid 20s, even my later 20s, just blaming everybody but myself for my circumstances, whining and crying about it, like literally crying about it. I remember this one time I was at my parents' house. It was a family night where all my extended family was there, my aunts, uncles, my cousins. Me and Lindsay had just gotten married, probably a couple years, a year or two before that. And I don't know how we got on the topic, but I wound up complaining to everybody about my life financial circumstances and how bad it was and woe is me, and I actually wound up crying in front of everybody. And I felt embarrassed, but I couldn't control my emotions. You know, I spent a lot of time blaming everybody but myself. Somebody should have stopped me from going to the college I went to. Somebody should have stopped me from going back to college after I failed my first year. All that. That way I wouldn't have the debt I have. Somebody should have talked to me a little more about finances before I got married, so I knew how to handle finances. You know, we spend a lot of time blaming somebody else or wishing that you could have done something better. I wish I would have done it this way, that way I would have this. No, it's time for you to stand up and start walking forward. Stop playing the blame game. Take responsibility for your actions. You're responsible for your life, nobody else. I told my little brother this past weekend, I forget what we were talking about, but he alluded to the idea that he was gonna wait to see what other people thought about something. I forget what it was. He'll remember. But I remember telling him, don't you make that decision off anybody else's thoughts but your own. Because the day will come where that decision is either gonna be a good decision or a bad decision. And if it was a bad decision, you don't want to be in the vulnerable spot of feeling like you have to blame somebody else because you put too much weight in what other people thought and you based your decisions off that. It's okay. It's very good to consult with other people that you respect for their opinions, but don't ever make that decision based off of what they say. It has to be right for you. If it's right for you, if what they say is right for you, awesome. But if you feel in your gut that it's not right for you, but you make that decision anyways because you don't want to hurt their feelings or disrespect them or something, you're to blame. You're to blame for your circumstances. You and only you. So I don't know how much of an encouragement this is, but it is life talk. It is real. Because there's a lot of people out there that play the blame game. Or the wish game, like I said. Always going back and forth on it. Listen, not everybody can be a superstar. Not everybody can be a rock star, a basketball player, a football player. Very small percentage of those people. But you can be a truck driver and still impact people's lives. That's one of the things that I always got hung up on, you know? Like I went to college to be a pastor. I failed out of college after 4 years. And you wonder what took so long, right? But then you spend your 20s trying to figure out what to do with life. You try a bunch of different things. And then you become a truck driver, makes good money, so you stick with it. But then you start living your life and you're like playing that regret game where it's like, oh man, I really feel this call into ministry. I really feel this call to impact people's lives, but I'm stuck in a truck for 12 hours. And then I started listening to a guy for beard consultation, and he also does life coaching on YouTube. Like he does a bunch of different things on his YouTube channel, and it hit me. I got 12 hours a day in a truck where I got nothing to do, and half the time my phone is facing me because I use it as a GPS. And my audience is all you internet eyeballs out there. So I went from living that life of regret and wondering how God can use me in my current financial situation, in my current career path, to all of a sudden it was like an aha moment and a duh moment, D-U-H, duh. Nowadays, your audience is limitless because of the internet and YouTube. So, that's what I do. I make these videos, try to encourage people, try to talk sense into people, give you my honest opinions on things, speak from the heart. And I don't worry if I offend people. I just say what I think. And I hope you understand that I'm not saying anything maliciously to offend you. Some of these videos I know turn into more me just talking. Some of them turn into like coaching. Some of them turn into almost like sermons. It's just me talking, guys. So, anyways, I gotta get going. Lunch break's almost over and I gotta finish my orange. But I would encourage all of you to sit back, analyze your life. Where are you blaming other people? And knock it off. Cut it out. Stand up on your own 2 feet, take your life for what it is, and move forward. Don't let anybody else talk you down. Don't let anybody else tell you you can't do something. You go out there and you go do it. And if you fail, at least you know you tried. Because if you don't do it, you can't even fail, and you always say wonder. I wonder this, I wonder that, what if? And you'll start blaming somebody else again. Stand up, walk forward. Because today's a good day to have a good day. I'll talk to you later.